Ooh. New Stream Beats album? I dig that. I dig that. It's interesting. Okay. Everything else is good. I think everything else is good. All right. Now I just got to check on one thing. Figure out what the situation is here. It's curious. Give me 1 second here. See your members. Total times member. Ah. Aha. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Guys, somewhere along the way, we unlocked a 36-month emoji badge. We also unlocked a couple more emoji slots, so I was playing around with emojis a little bit for members. Those of you that have been around for longer than 3 years, you're going to, or you already do have a new badge. The 6-star YouTube member is 24 months. So looking forward to that. Yeah, 35 months, almost there, D. Warman, almost there. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it's a good start. There are a handful of you that have the 36-month badge already. I don't know if any of you are watching now, but you probably will see that in the next little bit. We're also thinking about discontinuing the lower tier the lower tier membership, so that I can make some adjustments. I need to go in and clean up the private channel. I need to start running this a little bit more like a business. You know what I mean? Only 14 more days to go. I think you'll like it. More stars on a Mario Party board. We got a lot to talk about today, and I don't know what we can do about any of it, but I do want to start off the week by saying hi to the members of the YouTube Guild. Thank you so much for being here. The additional support that you all provide, and D. Warman, I do count you among that list, even though you are my moderator. There are a couple of you that have been supporting me by paying, like actually paying to support me for more than 2 years, more than 3 years even, and we've got to put out some recognition, and I'm really bad about that. I put everybody's names at the end right here, the end screen that I've got as kind of a thank you, but I don't really think that's enough. So we're gonna work on some other recognition stuff. I think in the next little bit. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, next to the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, there's a join button. And while it absolutely is not necessary, if you want to support the channel, you can go and join there. YouTube takes a nice healthy chunk of the money that you put in, but it is nice. It is definitely appreciated. The best way to support me though, guys, guild members, mobile players, Facebook web players, free to play. The best way to support me is to just watch. All right, just watch. You don't need to thumbs up the video. You don't need to share the video. You definitely don't need to give me a super chat or subscribe to my membership or anything like that. Just watching is certainly a nice way to support the channel. With that being said, let's say hi to the YouTube guild members that are here today. Excuse me. I'm burping up my peach monster. I see a penguin there in the live stream. D. Roman is here running the show. That guy's been around for a long time, and I really appreciate everything you do for the community, not just for my live streams, but I see you in the live stream answering questions. I see you in the in Discord answering questions. Not to mention, what you do here. Glimavasso's watching. He's usually the first YouTube guild member that said something, but it's not always the case. Ebonk, Money Mike Madness, just got the monochromatic skin. Cool. I like it. Charles Ferries is here. Happy Math Monday. I think I've already done enough math off live stream. I probably won't do any more. The monochromatic affects the default skin. How do you mean? They added the Aurora skins because Charlie keeps saying he doesn't like her aesthetic. Robert Catania's here. Cry Havoc complaining about the new season system, which we are going to discuss. Yeah. Mo Money skin. Casual Credit Gaming. Wow, more stars than a Mario Party board. Yeah. Good to see all of you. Let's jump right into it. I want to talk about Facebook and web first, just because it's got an ongoing event. I am feeling pretty strongly about my description of the PvP event. I'm feeling pretty strongly about it. Generally speaking, if I try really hard, I can win 1 out of the 3 fights I go up against. I don't really think that there's enough. I don't think there's enough rewards to go around if you're not paying for emeralds. It is worth noting that just because you're ranked high in this event doesn't necessarily mean you're good at it. Yeah, see, there you go. 2 out of 3 without even trying. I'm not a fan of the way this event's been handled, and from what I've been seeing as far as comments on my videos, there's some of you that don't really like it either. This PvP event could have been more akin to a brawl style event where we were dealing with maxed out heroes. As it is right now, the people that are at the top, and we should go ahead and give a shout out to a couple people that are at the top. Let's see. Well, there were a couple of YouTubers that were in the top 20, top 50, but now I'm not seeing them. So, it is what it is. I thought I saw Hero War Secrets up here earlier, but that's okay. I'm sure he's still around there somewhere. It's difficult to stay on top of this ranking, and for somebody like me who spends less than $600 a year on this game, which sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud, that I spend less than $500 or $600 a year. Now, say what you will about me being a little unfocused at times, leveling up some heroes that don't necessarily make as much of an impact, definitely wasting a ton of resources in places that I probably shouldn't have. A lot of people are left with most of their top heroes unplayable, and a lot of people were making fun of me on the official Discord, which I find it amusing. I'm not going to tell them not to talk about me. Anytime anybody's talking about me, they're talking about me, I guess, saying that I'm doing nothing but whining because Kark isn't allowed in there. But I don't think anybody thinks that Kark is the key to high level player versus player combat anymore, right? Yeah, I don't know. could have been a much better event in my opinion. And yeah, at this point, I'm logging in to burn my attempts, and then I'm logging off. Yeah, $600 per year is only about $50 per month, and about the cost of a former golden ticket. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Some months I do spend more, but usually it's around $45 to $75, I would say, a month. Yeah. Kark's your main hero, and you really don't miss him at all. Good, good. Variety. There's a lot of units, happening. A lot of stuff. Yeah. Got a couple more days of the PvP event. It is now overlapping with an Andvari event, which we'll come back to in just a little bit. I want to talk about the more important stuff that's happened today. The addition for the first time ever, Hero Wars Alliance, that is the mobile version of the game, has added in cosmetic skins. I want to give a shout out to Robert Catania for doing some quick math. Appreciate you doing that so that I don't have to. All right. It takes approximately 15,000 emeralds during a 55% Outland chest discount to get 15,000 skin stones. All right. Again, rough versus average. You can get better value for $30 buying emeralds during a times 4x and then spending during a 55%. So if you're looking at this bundle and you're saying, this isn't fair, I don't want Aurora, but I need the skin stones, you can in fact get a better deal by buying emeralds during a discounted sale and then using the emeralds on Outland chests when they are discounted. D. Warman, I think that a large... All right, let's backtrack here, actually. We'll come back to the thing. D. Warman says, what are your thoughts on them only having the unlimited fights on the first day? It seems like they were backpedaling a little bit after day one. I think that they didn't realize what they did until myself and other people put videos out and people started talking about it. I don't think that they realized how many people would actually be abusing it. They said that the reason why it was for one day is so that people could use unlimited fights to get into the power range of where they felt that they deserved to be without having to deal with climbing 5 fights per day. It was the idea, or the excuse was that it was going to be a tool to get to your range, your matchmaking ranking faster than just the one attempt per hour. But if that were the case, I feel as though they would have announced it before the event went live. We're going to have this opportunity for one day for this reason. The fact that they announced it like 12 hours into the day tells me that they didn't realize that people were going to abuse it, or they didn't realize it could be abused. And if they had announced it earlier that it was only going to be available for the first day, I think more people would have bought in. I think a lot more people would have bought in. I think it was them backpedaling, for sure. They didn't announce it was one day only. Does make me believe the same thing. And I said as much in the influencer chat. A lot of people were saying, this and that and the other. And I was like, well, the first thing that I did was I made back my $12 worth of emeralds by farming for items. And then I made another 10,000 coins worth so that I don't care about getting rank 1 anymore, because rank 1 is... the rank 1 reward was 10,000 of the currency, and then I just kept going after that. And I bought a bunch of items. I got, 50,000 emeralds worth of stuff, 60,000 emeralds worth of stuff. Took me a long time to do, but I was just like watching TV. It wasn't a big deal. Watching YouTube, stuff like that. Oh, there's the new badge. Yeah. In the game, it said it was only 24 hours. I didn't buy it because part of the day was over. I wanted a full day. Yep. Okay. All right. So back to Hero Wars Mobile. Let's start this discussion over. These cosmetic bundles, they do not induce FOMO, which is super important. The fear of missing out. If I don't buy this bundle, which is limited time only, 2 days only, by the way. If I don't buy this bundle, am I going to be missing out on something? You're missing out on the VIP points and the skin stones and the cosmetic item. Okay, the cosmetic item has no value unless you put value on it. because it doesn't actually change the game. It doesn't change Aurora's stats. It doesn't change her effectiveness. It doesn't make her better or worse. It just changes her look. And there are cheaper ways to get skin stones elsewhere. So I think these are nice. I think these are fantastic. I think there's a lot of people complaining about it, and rightfully so. I think it might have been, it could be considered as a waste of resources. I think that it gives people the ability to customize, which I think should have been done sooner. I think this makes incredible business sense, and I think that they're going to roll this out to every hero. I think every base hero, starting with the basic, more popular heroes, I think they're all going to have alternate versions of their default skin. I think that they will. I think that everybody eventually will have one or two variants on their default skin, and getting a couple of skin stones on top of it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Now, for this, for $30, you can buy 2 skins, which is, easy math is 10,000 skin stones. But as I mentioned to you earlier, again, big shout out to Robert Catania that's here watching. Spending $30 during a ×4 emerald sale on emeralds, and then using those emeralds during a Outland chest discount gives you more than 15,000 emeralds. And of course, the 2,400 VIP points comes with the cost of the money spent, not specifically this bundle. So you get 2,400 VIP points in that by buying the emeralds. Anyway, all you're really missing out on is the cosmetic item, right? So if you don't like Aurora, which I don't really care too much for her on mobile, then I would pass. I would skip these. I hope changing color schemes becomes a good money source for them, and they lay off the price gouging for seasons. Well, this is mobile, not Facebook and web. Yeah. They already do the art style of Thea. What will happen to these old style skins? Good question. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you, Chris. They give her worse looking skin. The Paralyzer, therein lies the issue, because I think this monochromatic skin is the coolest skin that she has. I love the black, white, and gold. I love the black, white, and gold colorway. The scheme looks incredible to me. To me, it's completely subjective. And the fact that it modifies the default skin, I think that it's just the default skin recolor, right? They change up the helmet a little bit. Just a little bit. They change up the tiara. Oh no, it is actually the same. It's just different colors. It has the accents on there and everything. Maybe it doesn't have the accents. I can't quite tell. Yeah, just a palette swap. Rainbow is terrible. She looks like Zelda. A little bit. They're cool looking, but if you just skip your battles anyway, you're never looking at the hero skins. Very true, Roberts. Very true. Just color palette swap. I'm all for it. I say do it. I'm surprised it took them this long to do it. I am surprised that they haven't utilized this in the past. Instead of leaning on a new skin to represent a style, what if you always wanted to give, I don't know, what if you wanted to give a different style? I don't know. I think it's nice. Sell a custom choose your own color skin. Charlie to Newton. No, OBS. Even then, I'm not a fan of it. It's kind of a reward finishing task, not by spending real money. Well, this is how free to play games such as Call of Duty Warzone and Overwatch 2, they are completely free to play, and they do have battle pass system that there is a golden ticket side. The golden ticket side is only $10. But the majority of their funding comes from people buying skins, and they're a little expensive. Yeah, I'm all for it. I am all for it. Now, the other big news that is coming to Hero Wars Alliance is the addition of the sliders. There we go. The addition of the sliders for artifacts. Instead of going in here to the airship and going to the artifacts and being like, oh, I need to buy fragments for this. Instead of clicking it one at a time, boom, 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 right? Oh my gosh. I got to do this. Just sit here and just mash this button until you get 50. Instead of doing that, now you'll be able to choose how much you want to purchase using a slider. Improving artifacts will be easier. You got it right. The long-awaited update is coming to the game very soon. Now it will be easier to upgrade heroes' artifacts. To increase an artifact level, you will no longer have to buy its fragments one by one, but just select the right amount with the slider. The change will appear in Dominion on September 7th, which is over a week away, but not too far. To see it, you'll need to restart the game. Not sure if anybody's going to keep the game open for the next 9 days, but hey, you do you. Now, I am a huge fan of this. I'm a huge fan of this. I'm not a fan of the timing. I'm not a fan of the timing. I think it's not a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence that not last week, the main place where anybody can get artifact coins was nerfed or adjusted. I think the timing is very suspicious. I think the timing is incredibly suspicious. I'm very happy with the change. I'm very happy with it. People have been asking for it for a very long time. Sliders there and elsewhere. Icarus, just refresh. Just refresh your... Flames to a vehicle makes them go faster. 100% agreed. Team Fortress 2 is the same. Thousands of dollars on the cosmetics. Yeah. Yeah. I bought a new skin for Overwatch 2 this morning. I bought a skin. Wow. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we have sliders for the artifacts. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed with the timing. Now do the sliders for the big money blue balls. I agree. I think that a similar functionality should be added elsewhere. Why not start with the alternative elements and opening elemental spheres, which I like to call big money blue balls, right? Why do I have to open 22? We can use a slider to choose how much we want to buy of something. We're effectively buying openings by, turning in the currency of the sphere itself, right? Should we be able to choose how many we open? I don't think that they will ever do that. I think that they may change it to like the 1 or 10 or something like that. I don't think that they'll ever allow us to choose a specific quantity of something because some events require tasks and it intentionally is in place to make you spend all of your currency. It's all or nothing on mobile. Deorman says, yep, so dumb that is all or nothing on mobile. Timison says you need 2 to 3 minutes of mindless button bashing if you consider you need 150 artifacts. 150 for 6 artifacts. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Where else could they add sliders? What about Titan artifacts? You can't buy Titan artifacts. Maybe in the future you can. That'd be cool. You can buy them on, Hero Wars, Facebook, and web, but you cannot on mobile. What about the Titan summoning spheres? 1, 10, or all? Couldn't you just replace this? Couldn't you just replace this with a slider? Like these 3 buttons? Couldn't you just do that? I can live with 10. Yeah, I think that this was probably the easier solution than adding a slider, but I don't know. I don't know. Freeze it, Halden. Right before the live stream went live, 2 hours ago, we had an update about talismans. People asking questions about talismans. I thought we would discuss this. We've already discussed talismans quite a bit. They go live in, 2 days or something. Why for only level 120 players? We do not want to make the battle mechanics too complicated for beginners. And most people don't reach to 120 anyway. Talismans make the game deeper and will be unlocked when the player is ready. There is sure to be more stuff going on for all levels during this event. Do I need a level 20 account or hero? You need a level 20 account, the hero level, behind your avatar. You need a level 120 account to participate in the event and to obtain the upgrade, a talisman for a certain hero. You need that particular hero to be max level as well. As a new feature going to be permanent, talismans will appear during the 6-day event That's how you can obtain and improve them. You can only get the currency to obtain and improve the talismans during the event. Sounds like Titan artifacts to me. And will remain in the game permanently. Talismans may be modified and changed in the future. Talismans may be modified and changed in the future. Talismans will appear during a 6-day event in which you can obtain and improve them, and will remain in the game permanently. Talismans may be modified and changed in the future. Talismans may be modified or changed in the future. I don't like this whole paragraph. I don't like this whole paragraph at all. I don't like it. It makes me feel dirty. It makes me feel real dirty. We will be sure to announce all changes and new phases of the introduction of talismans. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's 2 points of view here. People are going to buy the talismans. People are going to spend a ton of money to get the talismans. They're going to summon them up. They're going to improve them. They're going to keep re-rolling during the 6-day window until they're happy with what they're going to get. And then in the future, they could be changed. Talismans may be modified and changed in the future. If somebody approves of how talismans are going to be rolled out now, will they like how it's going to be in the future if it is changed? You're telling me right here that you're probably going to change things in the future. Almost never do they include this line of text. Talismans may be modified and changed in the future. Almost never do they include that. And it makes me kind of sad inside. People are going to spend money and then things are going to change. And they're going to be like, well, this isn't what I really spent the money on. The other side of it, people that can't afford to get into the talismans, right? Maybe you can unlock one. Maybe you can unlock one and re-roll a couple of times. They're going to be impacted even greater because they can't get multiple. So they get what they get and you don't throw a fit, as it were. And then if it changes and it has nothing to do with their liking, maybe it doesn't even work as well on the hero that they bought the talisman and upgraded it for. It's even more impactful because they don't have the money. They hadn't spent the money, right? At least they are honest. Does 120 count mean I have at least one hero at 120? Yes, C-Top, yes. Yeah. When they see what chaos talisman is going to cause, they'll only expect they have to change them. I don't think that it's going to cause any chaos at all. I think it's going to be the most vanilla launch ever, aside from the inevitable bugs. Why do I need to see my enemy's talismans? Providing information about your opponent's talisman is designed to keep battles transparent and preserve the strategic aspect of the game so that you can always analyze the strengths of the opposing team and plan your attack accordingly. Have we been always able to tell what the opponents are having and used and leveled up? Can we tell? Can we tell? We can look at the border of their avatar and kind of get an idea of their color rank. Can we really know? Can we really know how high an enemy's sparks of power have been, gifted of the elements have been invested? Do we really know how high the enemy's health skins are invested? The power level doesn't equal out to 5 maxed out heroes, so one of those 5 heroes in there somewhere isn't leveled up to max, but you don't really know. You don't really know until after the fight. You don't see individual hero power level. The question isn't answered here, in my opinion. I think this is a very poor choice to include in this disclaimer because I don't feel like they gave a good, honest answer. For transparency's sake, Talismans is designed to keep battles transparent and preserve the strategic aspect of the game. What other, aside from the color frame of the avatar and the physical number, the total sum power level of the enemy team, what else can you see? Can you see the enemy's armor penetration? Can you see the enemy's magic attack? Can you see the enemy's dodge? Not until after the fight. On Facebook and web, you don't even know what pets the enemies are using. What is this transparency? Why did you even include this? Why did you even include this paragraph? Will heroes still have the talismans after the event? Yes, but you can only get currency to buy them and upgrade them during the event. Will unused resources stay in my inventory? Yes. We will definitely give the details about the future of talismans and related events later. Yeah, so there will be more events later. There will be ways to earn the currency later, obviously. Will it be possible to just upgrade one stat? No. Up to level 10 of a talisman, there will be one stat after level 10. The second stat will appear, and you will be able to upgrade them together. Here are the maximum values. If I put 3 stones of the highest quality, there you go. Strength, dodge, crit, magic defense, intelligence, magic attack, agility, physical attack, intelligence, health. Yeah. Can they be reverted as sparks? No, but it'll be possible to change the values by spending resources. Very soon, we shall share the latest news about Talisman. Stay tuned. I've seen some faked out red +2 weak teams in Grand Arena. Hey there, 1 month ago I won a ticket for Summer Season 2, but didn't receive it on my Facebook game. Well, I'm not the official Hero Wars channel. You'll need to contact them. Transparency. Transparency, guys. That's why it's being added. Talismans is designed to keep battles transparent and preserve the strategic aspect of the game. So you can always analyze the strengths of the opposing team and plan your attack accordingly. Should have just scrapped the whole thing. Whew. All right, mobile stuff. I appreciate you all, mobile players. We're going to get back over to Facebook and web. I want to direct everybody's attention. We are doing a Facebook giveaway right now. Everybody that's live in the chat that plays Hero Wars Facebook, go check out the description on YouTube to find out the entry word that you have to choose. You're going to see if it is actually... We are collecting names already. Fantastic. 5 of you have already entered. Good for you. Appreciate you. I actually own it. Yeah. We're going to do a giveaway at the end of discussing the September season. All right. So you guys have until then. All right. All right. So announcement a couple of hours ago. Important notice. It's very important. All right. I just put out a video discussing all of this. So what I'm about to say now is going to echo a lot of the discussion that I had in that video. If you haven't watched that video yet, I recommend you go give it a watch. But it's not going to be a big difference in what we have here. So maybe you don't have to go watch it if you don't want to. So the season in September is going to be a month long, but it's going to be broken up into 4 parts. All right, 4 parts, 1 week long. Okay. And at the end of each week, each of them will cost less than the previous seasons, lasting for a week. And of course, we'll include the rewards we're familiar with, including the main reward. Now, I read and reread this first paragraph. I don't think that there is a main reward at the end of every week. I think that there is one main reward, which is the random totem fragment. And I think that's only available either if you get lucky out of the vault or at the very end if you have bought all the keys, right? More on that later. I don't think that you're going to get a weekly grand prize for completing the tasks every day. I think that you should, and I think that you might still, but the way this is worded, I'm starting to think that you're not. Right? In fact, I don't think that the grand prize is going to be part of the... I mean, obviously the grand prize isn't part of the reward chain each week anyway. At the same time, the series of mini-seasons will have something in common. Completing them will give you a chance and a guarantee to receive the main reward of the entire season, a random totem fragment. So this is where the term main reward is echoed again. Again, I do feel like that each individual week will not receive a grand prize. I think the grand prize is the totem fragment that you get out of the vault at random. All right. You either have a chance to get the golden ticket if you're a free-to-play side and you're not buying any of the golden tickets. But if you do buy all 4 golden tickets, you will be guaranteed to get it because you've opened every slot. Okay. Apex Legends does something very, very similar. Apex Legends has these collection events where by doing tasks throughout the duration of the event, you get access to these boxes. And the boxes have a chance to have the grand prize skin in it, but it also has a handful of legendary skins and all this other stuff. Items for crafting different skins for your weapons. stickers for your gun, all kinds of stuff. But you have a chance of getting, but you can guarantee getting the grand prize skin for that event by having all 12 rewards or whatever it is. Anyway, season keys are a new currency that you can receive. You can receive season keys by completing the tasks each week. There's going to be season keys rewarded for the free-to-play side of the season each week. And there's going to be season keys rewarded for the golden ticket side every week. Okay. You will receive them along with other rewards over the course of all 4 weekly mini-seasons, both for free and with a gold ticket, which will collectively last for 28 days. The season keys obtained during the mini-seasons can be used to unlock slots in the vaults. All right, there are 32 slots in the vault. One of the vault boxes has a random totem fragment. The random totem fragment is this bad boy right here. Here you go. Lesser Absolute Spirit Summoning Sphere. That is a freaking mouthful. The Lesser Absolute Spirit Summoning Sphere. The last. Anyway, there's a chance for one of the 5 totem fragments in there. Light, darkness, earth, fire, and water. Yeah. There's also going to be some great stuff in there. Hopefully, 31 other great prizes available in that vault. But we'll see. But the main reward can be obtained for free. That depends on your luck. Okay. Now it says you can get 32 keys over 3 mini seasons. You can get 32 keys over 3 mini seasons, which I find curious. To guarantee the grand prize, you have to buy 3 seasons and complete it. You could get the grand prize in the first week and then not have to spend the money at all. You could get, there's 32 keys that you get across 3 weeks, which is weird. Let's call it 10 keys per week just for rounding. You could get the totem fragment in the first week. You could. No free-to-play will get the totem, guaranteed. No, enough people will that it'll give people hope. What are the best buys for coins in both current events? Jessica, we'll actually talk about that in a little bit. So free-to-play players are given a free chance to get the totem while pay-to-play players are punished by spending more money in the game. Great. Well, not really. It might end up being the same. I'll talk about that number in a minute. Like that concept? Yeah, no luck works here, just credit card. It's 11 per week. Could be. That's the big question. When can we open the vault? The whole time? Oh, Daniel, great point. The vault might only be available for opening at the end. Could be. That'll do it. I wonder if they would limit access to the vault until week 4. Yeah, could be. Who knows? Now, we don't really expect to get much more information about this until later this week. I would imagine that Daniel will have a live stream breaking it down a day or two before it goes live. This season is going to go live on the 4th of September, which I think is, Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Let me take a look. Let me take a quick look here. Yeah, it's Monday. It's going to go live Sunday night / Monday morning. Right? Sunday night at 9 p.m. That's Andrew's post with explanation about Andrew's post. Is there another post on the official chat? I don't see it. Oh, there's a post here. The same one that's on Facebook. Yeah, that's fine. Labor Day. There are 31. Yeah, Timothy, we don't know what the other 31 prizes are. I was hoping that Loadrunner would have. The maths, but he does not. Imagine if Aurora was granted players a chance to steal totems from other players. Oh man. I'm sure the odds of a free totem will be about as good as getting it from Winter Claws. Very low. Yeah, probably. Probably so. Okay, let's do a giveaway. We're gonna give away some free stuff. Looks like we got 25 people. Cyric71. Congratulations, Syric71. I need your account ID. You can either send it to me over on Discord or you can send it to me here. I need your account ID and your account name. Yeah. So you have until the end of 1 p.m. Central Time to collect. 1 p.m. Central Time to collect. Now, we do have an event that's live on Hero Wars Facebook and web. It's very curious. Let me refresh to the tower earlier today. Put in chat in a moment. Cool. Andvari event, Wrath of the Earth is here. Upgrade hero's skin. Any hero's skin. Level up any artifact 5 times. Get VIP points. Spend emeralds. Spend energy. I don't remember what this was. Probably have VIP. I can't remember. And then promote Andvari up to orange rank. I got a little bit already. Thanks to Calorie Fair for sharing with us the math for the items for Andvari's Earth Shop. Here are the best things to buy from Andvari's Earth Shop. The number one thing on the list is the Haronium Helm. Okay, Haronium Helm is a good value, as well as Shadow Queen's Scythes and Andvari's Fortitude Support. They are good deals, and lots of hero need those. So here's how it works. Each of these items have been assigned an emerald value based on Rarity Fair. All right, Rarity Fair tells us what the actual emerald value of each item on a hero is. And thanks, I appreciate that, D-Worm, and it actually makes it so I can see it much easier, so I appreciate that. Rarity Fair tells us the emerald value. We convert that to the emerald per 100 coin, and then we take a look at the average energy to farm the item based on the history. And you can see that these cost 12,500. The emerald value is 4,000 each, so it's 32 per coin. Some of the highest value items, right? You can see that 33.3, the Cosmic Trimmer, is actually a good item here, but it is too cheap to farm to be interesting. Okay, if it were harder to farm the item, then that would be the best item right there. Okay, and taking the top 2 items that you should consider, especially given how many times we need to collect hero soul stones. The Andvari dolls are a great value. Okay, and the flawless artifact chests are a great value. Okay, flawless artifact chests, Andvari dolls. The problem with Andvari dolls is randomness. You don't really know what you're going to get. And the reason why the flawless artifact chest isn't rated higher here is because we just had Legacy of the Great Ones and we got a ton of artifact chests. That being said, I still do think it should be considered. But if you want the strict, most efficient things to buy, this spreadsheet is for you. Take a screenshot, share it with your people, whatever. 45 emeralds per 100 coins for flawless artifact chests, 50 emeralds per 100 coins for the Andvari doll, and then in the high 32s, the low 30s, I should say, are some of the other items that you should get. Yeah, I'm curious, why do you think Satori is a complete mage? Just because of the skins he's got. Easy to use, right? Especially if the enemy's not using Sebastian, but it's not bad. Satori's completely underrated. I bought a ton of Andvari dolls because I need a lot of gold. Get a lot of Andvari soul stones out of there. A lot of good items to level up a hero as well. It's a good choice. Good choice. These are the best items to buy from the Earth Shop. Thanks again to Calorie Fair for this and the Cosmic Battle Shop. And before that, you shared with me the Summer Festival Shop. And then before that, the Path of Mercy Shop. Calorie Fair is contributing a lot to the community. I appreciate you and Hero Wars Guides spinning calculators as well. The event is actually decent, getting 3,500 event points, 72,000 coins. Basically easily possible with just skins and artifacts if you have resources locked up. They're stocked up, yep. Speaking of Hero Wars Guide, let's see. Wrath of the Earth, events. Wrath of the Earth, here we go. The value of this event, if you max it out, is 57% return on emerald spend. Okay. It looks as though this has not been adjusted, though. It looks like everything aside from the get event points has been left at 0. So we'll refer back to this once Colin gets the math and everything taken care of. Probably sometime today he'll have this updated and we can maybe take a look at it in tomorrow's live stream. There will always be more skins. The artifacts are more finite. True. Skin stones. Yeah, I do feel as though I need way more. I need considerably more skin stones than I need energy and artifacts and everything like that. Jorgen on defense, yeah. Glad they backed off on the amount of artifacts you need to upgrade. Me too. That was one of my big pieces of feedback that I gave them when they asked me. Yeah. So I'm happy about it. I don't really know yet what I'm going to spend it on as far as my currency. I mean, I like buying items just because it feels faster. But, you know, you're not wrong. The skin stones are always a good choice. They're always a good choice. Is there a spreadsheet on what has better value in the Cosmic Battle Shop? Yes, Sergio. I actually shared it in a video last week. In fact, I will put it in the description of this video, a link to it. Let's see. Andvari shop spreadsheet. Shop spreadsheet. There we go. Cosmic battle shop spreadsheets. Here's the analysis for that. Great. Save. Those of you watching on YouTube, you can find those links in the description box down below. No problem, Sergio. Just I'm not going to make you go search for it. Just check the description. Just check the description. All right. Hey, man. Stop it. There we go. Send this item right now. All right, Sarek, I just sent your gift. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We'll do more giveaways this week. Just had a post. It's fine. What? Hold on. I just got tagged. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I just got tagged in the influencer chat for mobile about something. For the Talisman launch event, how many will be able to max? What are you rolling for? Is just the quality of the stat value. It's very interesting the changes they made now that I see the full numbers. It's going to make some players pretty overpowered out of the gate, I'd expect. Huh. The odds of rolling 3 max slots has to be extremely tiny. That's fine. Not like you're re-rolling for anything else. I'm talking about talismans. That's going to be interesting. I've got other motivations at the gate on what's a level, but I'll share them after the fact because I don't want people copying me. I'm making a post to, in general, discuss them, though. Okay. It was changed to 2 for free-to-play. So free-to-play mobile players will be able to max 2 talismans. 2 talismans. 2 talismans. Interesting. Let's take a look at Tim's post on Hero Wars Mobile the GOAT. October Sunny, my Andvari is not leveled up that much. To be honest, it's pointless if you don't need that efficient buy. Only buy what you need, and for that sheet, then you'll be good. Yep. Charlie, I think you will reach 1 million subs before the official hero channel. No, there's no chance. Sirik, thank you so much for the support. Robert, Tim said that. He said he made a post. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look at Tim's post. Tim runs the largest unofficial Hero Wars Alliance community on Facebook. The name of the Facebook page is Hero Wars Alliance Community The GOAT. He's been playing since beta. He's been around for as long as any of us have. You can go read it yourself. Making a post to discuss the upcoming talismans and overall usefulness. These are all good stats for their respective heroes. It's important to talk about because I believe even if you complete the full event, you can only max out two talismans out of the 6 with resources provided if free to play. The dodge you can get, 30% dodge increase from 43 to 54%. Looks good. Faceless gaining magic attack, magic defense, and health. Could affect his timing on Hydra hits, making him unable to one-shot many legendary heads, but conversely, in PvP, it will make him much tankier and able to disrupt opponents for far longer. Let's see. Nebula gaining physical attack, 2,000 armor, which pushes her over the 28,000 armor penetration hero's breakpoint, so she becomes quite tanky. That is true. Yeah, I guess if Nebula is over 28k, she can be out front. I like Nebula tank. Nebula tank's very cool. Maya getting 21,000 magic attack, 2,000 magic defense. She reaches over 33,000 magic defense and in excess of 100k magic attack, which makes her counter flower damage and dots even more oppressive for weaker mid and backline heroes. Cool. Galahad gaining health, physical attack, and crits. When the crit change by itself kind of sucks, if he's paired with Sebastian or Tristan, it will be a much more prominent effects. It only really affects his ult, but if he lands a bunch of crits with Sebastian present or Tristan armor penetration up, you could wipe out an entire enemy line. Ooh. Ooh. What talisman am I going to focus on first? Probably Faceless. Probably Faceless. Nebula, I guess. Robert, congratulations for 1 year. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Annie and Satori are 2 most underrated heroes on web. I'm sure majority would agree with me. Yeah, you'd probably be surprised. Satori for sure. I don't think Andvari is underrated at all. Andvari is really good. Not as good as mobile. He's pretty good. These people are in here throwing shade. Oh, you cannot make these players happy. Oh, look. This will help me easily make my decision to quit. It's not even the first time I've saw that today. Nebula tank beats a Corvus tank, or is that only for Facebook? Oh, it's October Bright Sunny. That's only on that one specific team. That in that instance. Corvus tank on mobile is he's actually much stronger than he is on Facebook and web. But it really depends on the team. It really depends on the team. As we kind of wrap up today's live stream, I want to leave you guys, at least those of you that compete in Guild War and Clash of Worlds, I want to leave you guys with a question. Okay, Bastion of Ice, for example. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let's see if I can do anything good on these attacks. Actually, I'm out of time, and I got to run to my next thing. Nebula tank? Yeah. Yeah, she's way better than a lot of people give her credit for. Okay, guys. And in a few minutes early, I got to run out the door. I got to go on to the next thing. Very busy Monday for me. Posted a couple of videos already today. Posting more this afternoon. We may be increasing the frequency of posting as a trial. I'm gonna trial something here. Got to figure something out with this channel. Got to figure something out with this channel. We may be changing up the membership stuff a little bit. We're definitely going to recognize some of the longer term members, but we may have to consider some changes in order to make them, worth having. Right now, I feel like I'm not really delivering that much value for, aside from having a green name and some emojis. But we're going to be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 5 p.m. UTC. I look forward to hanging out with all of you then. Thank you to all of you that showed up today. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.